time for Medical Monday here on Wisconsin Tonight. Mike Schmidt here with BayCare Clinic. We were talking about the Get Your Rear in Gear Colon Cancer Run, second one.
Second annual, yes.
The second annual. Tell us what the run is designed for, where the money goes, things like that.
Sure, it's just really to raise awareness for colon cancer detection and getting people screened early. Like I said, it's a second annual one being held at our campus at Aurora BayCare Medical Center.
Right, we did this last year. NBC 26, very, very proud sponsor. We love being a part of this run. The people who take part in it, I mean, it's such a really cool run because you have survivors out there. You have people who have really been touched personally by this.
Absolutely. A lot of great stories that we learned last year, and they're coming back again this year, ready to do it again. But really, it's for all families. You know, we've got a kids' fun run going on, 1.5 mile walk, and then that 5K as well.
You do not have to run in the 5K if you do not want to. A lot of us want to walk, right?
I will be walking.
Okay, awesome. I love it. And you raise money, and the money does what? Where did it stays here?
Yeah, it stays local to give people a better chance of getting those screenings and getting that early detection. That's our biggest thing. That's our biggest message here, is to get people screened early and get that treated as soon as possible.
Now let's talk a little bit about colon cancer. It's one of the most treatable types if you catch it early.
That's the key point.
So that's what we're talking about, these screenings that you do early, the colonoscopies, the chatting with your doctor to see what the best treatment is. Can you talk a little bit about if somebody really doesn't know which way to go, how they would get screened for colon cancer?
Well, typically our doctors recommend that age of 50 is when they go and get their first screening, unless you've got that history, you know, that family history, and then they'll probably want you in earlier. But yeah, I mean, it affects men and women of all ages. We've had them in the 20s get detected that early, so we had a survivor last year. She was 28 years old. 28
years old, and a lot of it's genetics, things like that, but it can be environmental as well. So that's why I think it's so important to know your risk, right?
Absolutely. Smoking, obviously, a big cause of that too. So that's why we're encouraging people out there on Saturday to get healthy and stay healthy.
Absolutely wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about the Colon Cancer Coalition? That's who's putting this on.
Right, yeah.
It's all across the country.
Yeah, we've partnered with them. We're one of the 50 cities across the nation. They're based out of Minneapolis. So yeah, we're glad to bring it back to Green Bay.
People who might be a little bit apprehensive about getting screened, do you think that this is like, you know, maybe just come out there and talk to these survivors, talk to these people who've been there?
Dr. Eric Johnson, he's our physician champion. Yeah, you know him from last year. He's our colorectal surgeon. He'll be there all day too, so if you have questions about it, he'll be out there answering any questions for you.
And this is the perfect time to do that kind of informal. You're not in the doctor's office. It's not scary.
Yeah, very pleasant.
The colonoscopies are so much less invasive than they were years ago.
Absolutely. So yeah, he'll take any questions you have.
That's right. I'm getting my colonoscopy this year too, because you know my dad had colon cancer, so you know I can attest to it that it's so important to get screened early, and just to talk to people about it.
Right. Yeah. 1 in 20 Americans will be diagnosed with colon cancer sometime in their life. So yeah, like you said, it's a very common disease, but the quicker you can catch it, the much better we can treat it.
And that's where the screenings come in.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Can't wait to see you guys out there Saturday again. The Get Your Rear in Gear 5K Run and Walk takes place this Saturday, August 6th at Aurora BayCare Medical Center. NBC 26 is a proud sponsor. We have a team out there, and we want to see you out there with us. Now, to get signed up, just visit our website. We have links for you right there. We'll be right back here on Wisconsin Tonight. Stay with us.